What's up everybody, the Blue Fang here, and today I'm back with a new part of What If Naruto Was a Part of the 7 Ninja Swordsmen. So looking back on part 1, I really saw how good it went, and I can't wait to see how good this one will be. And the like goal was really, it went past so much, and I'm actually really surprised how it went over 500. So I have to say thank you for that. And we're getting near 4,000 subscribers, so I have to say thank you for that as well. Thank you so much for the support, and I'm sorry for not uploading that much this week. It's just because loads of things has been happening around here. Now, the like goal for today will be 310 likes for the next part. So I'll get into the recap soon, but before that, subscribe if you're new, hit the like button and turn on bell notifications. So with no further ado, let's get into the video. So last time we left off with Kisame leaving the 7 Ninja Swordsmen and joining the Akatsuki. Also, Zabuza and Mangetsu plan to reform the Swordsmen and take over the Hidden Mist village, since they don't really like the Kage they have, which is Yagura, who is under the control of Obito, the masked man. Naruto is currently the same age as he was in the start of the original show, and is training one of the swords he got from Zabuza, which are the twin swords. And like I said in the last video, the twin swords are able to let the user put their chakra in them, and then the swords are able to form into different shapes to become stronger. While Naruto is training with his sword, Haku is also in the same room as him. And we start off this part with Haku going for a sneak attack with his needle sword that he also got from Zabuza. Using the thread that is inside of the sword, he wraps it around Naruto, then goes for a barrage of hits. Another thing is that Haku has already been trained by Zabuza for a while, and he has more combat experience than Naruto has, and Haku's only training his sword, not really his jutsus that much. Naruto tries to take all the hits so he can get the swords ready. Once he gets the sword in his grip, he slowly channels some bit of his chakra in it. Once he finishes, he forms the sword into a long blade, then he uses it to cut a string that came from Haku's sword to get out of his trap. Naruto eventually swings his sword at Haku while jumping back to create some distance between him. Haku grins. Not bad, Naruto. You put your chakra into the sword fairly quickly and your chakra seems kind of strong. Naruto smiles while running back at Haku, going for another swing, this time changing the shape of his sword into a giant hammer. He drives it straight towards Haku and goes for a mega swing. But Haku quickly is able to dodge Naruto's attack and uses his needle sword to swiftly pierce into Naruto's skin. Blood shoots out from Naruto as a long needle goes into his body, but Haku tries to not aim into any vital spots as this is just a spar and not really serious. While the needle is stabbed into Naruto, Haku pulls it hard and brings Naruto towards him to get a good shot. But Naruto thinks to himself that he can't get beaten by Haku once more, as he has been beaten by him multiple times. He continues to remember what Zabuza said to him about saving the Hidden Mist village and telling him that everyone would respect him as a true person of the village, unlike what happened in Konoha. When Naruto thinks about this, his will becomes stronger and he channels a big amount of his chakra into his sword. His sword then splits into two, going into its twin swords mode. After that, he quickly swings to both of them, with one of them cutting the needle and then the other one cutting off Haku. Haku gets thrown into the wall while Naruto falls onto the ground of exhaustion. When Naruto is on the ground, Haku gets up and quietly laughs, since he went easy on Naruto and held back in their spar. But he's surprised to see how much Naruto is developing in his sword skill. We cut some time after the training with Naruto and Haku meeting with Zabuza. Zabuza had called them over while Mangetsu is there as well. There are only 4 swordsmen, but Zabuza and Mangetsu are hoping to find more and grow bigger in their group. But first, Zabuza says that they need some money if they want to recruit some members, because he knows that skilled people won't just come along into their team and work with them if they aren't getting paid. So Zabuza has decided to work with a mob boss named Gato to get some cash. He says that he needs either Naruto or Haku to work with him on this mission. while the other one goes with Mangetsu to scope out the area to find anyone that would be interested to join the 7 Ninja Swordsmen while getting paid. When Zabuza announces this, Naruto quickly says that he'll go with Zabuza to get some money. This would mean that Haku goes with Mangetsu, and Zabuza thinks about this for some time since he's wondering if Naruto's skill is up there with Haku's. But then he remembers that this mission that he's going on is only going to be assassinating some bridge builder and nothing too challenging. So he decides to take Naruto with him to complete this assassination. Also to show him how it's like to kill and fight people. So on Zabuza's command, Naruto walks with him to go to the Land of Waves, which is where the mission takes place. We cut to once they finally make it to the location of where they're meant to be, which is at Gato's base, so they can get information on what their mission really is. Gato tells them that all they have to do is to assassinate a bridge builder. Zabuza already knew that, but he was hoping for more information on whether the bridge builder has any bodyguards or anything. He decides to ask Gato this, hoping that he would get a useful reply, but Gato just says he doesn't know, but he tells them to go on the mission now. Naruto is processing all of this information into his mind, figuring out on whether it would be okay to kill someone just for money. He really doesn't want to, but then he remembers that this is all for the survival of the Hidden Mist village, so now Naruto is ready to do anything to get the respect he always thought that he deserved. So he and Zabuza go off to track down the bridge builder, who was Tazuna, like in the original. Eventually Naruto and Zabuza make it to the spot where Tazuna is thought to be. They wait in the bushes and trees, scoping out the area to see who is walking down the path. Now unlike in the original, the Demon Brothers never attacked the Team 7 who are guarding Tazuna, since the Demon Brothers worked with Zabuza, but now Zabuza is only working with Mangetsu, Haku and Naruto. So that means Team 7 isn't really on high alert like in the original, and as they eventually get into the side of Zabuza and Naruto, Kakashi isn't really on guard. Also, when Zabuza sees Kakashi, he's surprised to see that the legendary copy ninja is guarding a bridge builder. Naruto also notices Kakashi from the stories he has heard about him, and he also knows that he is a tough opponent. Now the Team 7 of this timeline would be Sasuke, Sakura and Kakashi, but there would be another member which is not Naruto this time, because of obvious reasons you may know. Now this new Team 7 member would be Kiba this time, as he was definitely getting some kind of low average scores in the academy, but he's still a pretty good Genin member. Now as Team 7 walk along the path to get to the Land of Waves, they haven't noticed either Zabuza or Naruto just yet, but when they don't notice the hidden opponents, that's when Zabuza makes his move. He does his mist jutsu, covering the area around Team 7 and himself in a wide mist. Kakashi tells the rest of his team and Tazuna to get back. He then sees some movement on a tree and he looks up to see his enemy, which is Zabuza Momochi, a member of the 7 Ninja Swordsmen. Naruto is still hidden though and is waiting for Zabuza's command to attack. Kakashi knows that Zabuza would be a tough opponent, so he reveals his Sharingan to get ready for this upcoming battle. Zabuza runs inside of his mask to the side of Kakashi's Sharingan. Oh yes, Kakashi of the Sharingan Eye. If you don't want to fight, all you have to do is give the bridge builder to me, and we walk away from each other, Kakashi. Kakashi gives off a serious expression. You really think I would do that? And aren't you Zabuza of the 7 Ninja Swordsmen? What are you doing out here trying to capture a bridge builder? Zabuza takes out his executioner's blade. That's none of your business, copy ninja. Now let's battle for this builder. Zabuza quickly disappears from the tree he was standing on and reappears behind Kakashi, then swings his sword at him. Kakashi with his Sharingan is able to react to this and is able to dodge, only getting a small cut from the blade. Kakashi then tells Team 7 to run someplace else with Tazuna while he deals with Zabuza, but when the team starts running off, Naruto blitzes to their side, blocking their way. None of you are getting away from here. He says this while holding out the twin sword in an intimidating way. Kakashi stares at the side of Naruto while quickly recognizing who it is, and he's in shock. He's Naruto Uzumaki, the kid who went missing years ago. I can't believe it. He turns back to Zabuza and realizes that he must have kidnapped Naruto and made him into a hidden mist swordsman. Sasuke, Sakura, and Kiba kind of remember Naruto, but not that much, so Sakura decides to ask him if he came from the hidden leaf. Naruto slowly nods his head but doesn't say a word. But eventually he tells them to give Tazuna to him and he will let them off safely. Team 7 don't budge and they look back to Kakashi for what he has to say. Kakashi tells them that they have to defend the bridge builder even though they have to battle Naruto. The group nod their heads and Sasuke is the first one to dash at Naruto with full speed. While he does this, he throws multiple kunai at him. But Naruto easily blocks them out of his way with the twin sword. Sasuke throws more kunai and Naruto continues to block, but when he does this, Sasuke goes for an attack at a distracted Naruto. A fireball jutsu erupts from within him, firing it at Naruto. Naruto goes to dodge, but Sasuke comes at him once again and gets into a closer range. That's when he lets out a barrage of punches at Naruto and he's able to not get blocked by the sword his opponent has. Naruto gets sent flying into a tree while Sasuke readies himself once again. That was easy. This guy is working for 7 Ninja Swordsmen member? Wait, don't tell me he's also in the Swordsman group. Sasuke grins at the sight of Naruto slowly getting back up, but this time Naruto looks different and Sasuke's grin quickly goes away. Naruto seems more serious now and he splits his sword in two, like the same way he did in his training with Haku. After he does this, he channels a big amount of his chakra into the twin swords, powering them up. Sasuke is on high alert now and he looks behind him to see Kakashi battling Zabuza, while also seeing Kiba and Sakura in a distance. But once he turns back to Naruto, he's gone. Sasuke looks around himself to see where Naruto must be at the moment, since he completely disappeared. When he looks around the area, the ground starts rumbling, and Naruto swiftly pops out from underneath and slashes Sasuke into the air. Blood flies from Sasuke as he's thrown away from Naruto. Naruto forms a grin. Now, let the real battle start. And that's why I'm ending it off for today. Hopefully you did enjoy, and if you did, make sure to get this video to 310 likes for the next part. It's getting pretty interesting and we already have Sasuke vs Naruto this early. So let's see if Sasuke would unlock his Sharingan and if Naruto would unlock a new skill. So subscribe if you're new, hit that like button and turn on bell notifications. It's been the Blue Fang, peace.